Appliances launches a new manufacturing operation at its Louisville headquarters. It involves a device in your home that you probably don't give much thought to. Wade News reporter David Mattingly takes a look at the operation and the words of caution GE has for customers.
GE calls it another major part of its $3 billion investment in U.S. manufacturing over 5 years. These are water filters to be installed in GE refrigerators being assembled at impossible speeds by robots. And it sounds even more complicated than it looks.
We have a pick-and-place robot that installs this media subassembly into the sump. We do a height check to ensure it is seated correctly.
This brand new filter manufacturing operation unveiled at GE Appliances will turn out a couple of million filters every year. It creates 10 new jobs per shift and is expected to eventually be in production 24 hours a day. And the message from public officials, expanding manufacturing at GE is good for Louisville and the state.
First is you have to have confidence, as I said before. You have to have confidence in our team and our capabilities, and then also confidence in the state that this is the right place to put a facility like this.
The tour and demonstration also came with a stern warning. These GE filters are made for GE refrigerators, but they are facing competition from counterfeits, cheaply made look-alike filters flooding the market from abroad.
We actually found that a lot of counterfeit filters are introducing new contaminants into your water, things like arsenic and ethanol, and things that we should not be drinking.
Regardless of the brand of refrigerator you own, consumers are cautioned to buy water filter replacements from authorized dealers. GE is one of 17 major brands signed on to push back against counterfeit filters. It coincides at a time when the company has made a major commitment to bring manufacturing jobs in China back to the U.S. It all ties into what we've heard at other GE events. The company believes that the people making the appliances need to be close to the people who are buying them. David Mattingly, Wave News.